Shalom be with you, my beloved. Shalom, what it means? Shalom means peace, the peace of Yahushua. Yahushua means Jesus Christ, as you know him. Well, my beloved family, today I would like to share a little video of how to keep the orchids, that is these flowers, healthy, and especially if you like to collect them, that they're so such a blessing, because they're, remember, the plants inside the house, inside the home, they're filters. That's what they are. They're filters of the air. So sometimes, especially if you like to relax in your home, it's nice to have filters. Like if you see the one in the back of me, this plant is so wonderful. And it filters, it filters my living room, and my whole home filters the air. So it gives us a lot of fresh air. It's really healthy, especially if you have children inside the home. They're really healthy, and not only they're healthy, but they look beautiful. Yes, well, they look beautiful. I just like to go around sometimes a little bit. Well, my beloved family, when you get an orchid that it comes like this in a vase, sometimes we think it's healthy to leave them inside the vase, but it's not. It's definitely not healthy at all. Why? Because they start getting fungus in the roots, and we have to, as soon as we get them, especially if they're completely bloom like this one, it's good to take them out of the base right away. But if they're not bloom like this one, the one that I have over here, if you see, this one is not completely bloom. It still has some of them that it needs to grow a little bit more. It's good to leave them in a base until they finish blooming. But to start cleaning them, we're gonna need a little alcohol. You could see just regular rubbing alcohol is right here, and then we're gonna need a rope. A plastic one is better, so that way when you put them in the water for a long time, you won't get fungus. And then we're gonna need scissors. I like to use these two scissors, and when you get the scissors, it's good to disinfect them with alcohol. With alcohol, you just put a little bit in the cotton ball, and it's good to disinfect them. So that way you won't pass any disease from a different plant. And after you disinfect them, if you want to pass them in the water, it's good to pass them a little bit in the water, the scissors. And after you did that, you're ready to clean your orchid. Yes, to enjoy it. So you take it out of the base, if you could see it right here. And it's gonna be pretty messy. What I'm gonna get something so I could put all that mess in there. So I usually get something like, anything. Or else you could just clean up the mess after you finish cleaning up the orchid. Ooh, this is probably is getting hard to get it out, because if you could see, you already grow one root under. So what I'm gonna cut the roots so you could make it easier for me to take it out. You see, take it out, and then what it's gonna have like sometimes it will have like a little foam, or it will have like wood chips. So it's good to take all the wood chips. You see, like, I'm gonna show it to you right now. You see a little bit right here, all these little foam, we have to take it out. You could take it out by just to leave the roots. Just clean it up. Make sure you take it out. Mostly whatever you can is good. So that way the orchid could be able to grow. Through time it could bloom flowers. Remember, it's good, the orchids, they don't like directly sun. They need only, like, they're indoors, and they need only a part of the sun. They need only a little bit light, not like a medium and not too bright. You could put them in your table, especially if you a little bit sun comes in, is good. Or if you don't have light where you wanted to put them, you could always, once in a while, just put them a little bit in the sun and then take them off and then put them in the shade again. You see, like right now, it's pure roots. These roots, they look actually really healthy. But sometimes if you see like roots that they don't look healthy, let me see if I could find one. Actually, I cannot really find one that is not healthy. They're pretty healthy, these ones. Well, if you see like a root that is not too healthy, I believe this one is. You will feel it like a little bit like almost like paper. So you just cut it. You just cut it where it's, it feels like that, and then you could always rinse it. You could rinse it in water. So you could take out all the wood chips, whatever it has in there. And then when you take it out the water, the wood chips, it's already real clean. And it's really nice because especially if you like to collect orchids like myself, they look so beautiful on your table. And you know what? They bloom. If you have them like this and they look so beautiful, my kids love it because they like the roots, how they look when I put them in a vase. And I have this one. This one, I had it already for a whole year. And I keep them, yes, in my table, and it blooms. They bloom. They don't need not too much for you to take care of them because they bloom mostly like 2 times, 3 times a year. They bloom really nice. And not only that, they stay green. I'm cleaning my hands. They stay green the whole year around. And you see like this one, I'm gonna put them all together. I have different ones. I like to put different ones, and they're so nice, especially when they start blooming different ones, different orchids, different colors. They look so beautiful, and you can enjoy it. And like this one, I'm gonna put them all together. You see, you have to put them. We have to remember, you could have to put them in the same level. Like this one, it has to be in the same level. Why is the reason that you want to put them in the same level? Because if you don't put them in the same level, what happens? It starts. They start going bad because soon as if the water falls inside the leaves, like right here, like inside here, right here, or inside the leaves, they go bad. They start getting fungus, and you don't want that. When you water them, I'm gonna show you how to water them. You want to put water only to cover the roots. See, I'm putting them all together. And then after I put them together, I'm gonna tie them. I'm gonna tie them with the rope that is the plastic rope. You see, I put them all together like this. And then after that, I'm gonna tie them with the plastic rope. Just like, if you tie like a bouquet of flowers, that's how you could tie them. Like bouquet of flowers, and they're really easy because after you tie them, you don't just leave them. You could leave them for a whole year, it's no problem. And you don't have to really worry about them. You just water them. You water them probably like every week. You could water them, or every 2 times a week. It's okay. You just put the roots to be covered, and to be covered for 3 hours with water. You see, I put this base. This is the base that I use, and I like to put them in my table. And And it's nice because I want something in my table, not to myself, not to have fertilizer, because you know what they use in fertilizer. Sometimes they use the different stuff that I think they're kind of yucky. Well, anyways, I like to put roots. So this is a perfect plant for me because it doesn't have fertilizer. It doesn't have all the yucky stuff from the fertilizer. That is nothing wrong. If you don't mind, it's okay. But myself, I do. It does bothers me if you use a different fertilizer. I like to have my table kind of like more clean, especially if your family is there. But this is perfect because the roots, if you could see, look how beautiful. The roots, they look so beautiful, especially when they're in water. If you wanna put a fish in there, you're welcome. But it's not recommended. It's better not to do it because your fish is gonna die. But anyways, stop being so. I have to stop being goofing around, being silly. Anyways, look how beautiful it is. So I put it. You see, if you could see, I put the water. I don't know if you could see the water. It's right there. It's just covering the roots. And that's the way to keep it. Yes, to cover the roots. You put water in it. Like I was saying, twice a week if you want. One if you don't like to water it too much. Just put it one time a week for 3 hours. You leave it there. Why? Because after it starts passing those 3 hours, they start getting bad. They could get bad, the roots, and you don't want your plant to get sick or to get any disease. And when you after 3 hours, what I do, something so easy. I just pull it out. See, it's not even messy. I just grab it like this, and I grab my other base, and I just take out the water out. I have my sink right there, and that's it. It's no more water, and I just leave it like that for a whole week. See, and how they stay? They look so beautiful. They look so nice and so relaxing in your table or in your living room. And not only that, they don't only look so pretty, look, but they're not only for decoration, but it's there to filter your air in your home. It's so healthy and not only beautiful, like I was saying, but what can I say? I just love them. Yes, but just watching these beautiful flowers, it smells so good. It makes me think of a part of the Bible that I would like to share with you. Well, in this part of the Bible, it says like this, in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, as you know him as Jesus Christ. It says in Luke chapter 12, verse 25. It says like this: can you add even 1 hour, it says, to 1 hour to your life? By worrying, by us getting worried, you cannot do that, he says. That very little thing. So why worry about the rest, he says. Why worry about the rest? Think about how the flowers, lilies, he says, like the flowers grow. They don't worry or make clothing, he says. But here is what I tell you. That Yahushua HaMashiach says, that Jesus Christ, not even Solomon in all his glory was dressed like one of those. Hallelujah, that's so beautiful. If that is how God, as you know him, God, but it's Yahweh, that is Jehovah, as you know him, but it's Yahweh, dress the wild grass, how much better will he dress you, he says. So beautiful, my beloved family. For us not to worry, for us to be happy, and live a simple life. Life is so short for us to live with anger or to live just getting worried. Don't worry. The Lord that you know Him as Jehovah, that is Yahweh. He has everything in control. Just call Him and He will answer you. It doesn't matter what you're going through. The shalom, shalom be with you, my beloved family. And don't forget subscribe and put a like in this video. That I'm gonna be sharing different stuff, I'm gonna be making different videos to be helpful, to live a healthy life, and to some videos about cooking too. That will be Latina food, Mexican food, Chinese food, and Italian food, and American food. The shalom, shalom, the peace be with you.